What's up, everyone? Welcome to a True Underground Story podcast. I'm your host, Timmy Burner. This is presented by Overlooked Artist Hosting. I'm with CoastaEddie today. I'm going to play a quick snippet off his track, Let Me Know, and we will start with some questions.
Got real in my bones, plus I follow the coast. You can just hit my phone, and I'm right on the road. I'll be there if I can, tell you no if I can't. Take the truth over lies, see it all in my eyes. I got pain deep inside, real is so hard to find. Anyone like my kind, gon' be there when it's time. I'm a rider for mine, for real, ready to die or kill. Chasing them dollar bills, I'ma just keep it real. If you need, just let me know. If you need, just hit my phone. Say if you need, just let me know. Say if you need, just let me know.
All right, that was Let Me Know by CoastaEddie, available on all platforms. Probably one of my favorite tracks of his.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem. So tell me a bit about yourself, Costa. Where are you from?
Man, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Shit, a little bit of Trotwood area. Shit, graduated from Trotwood Medicine. Went to DECA. Shit, just typical shit. Grew up in a musical family. Shit, going through, trying to figure it out in life for real, you know how it go.
Yeah.
Working jobs, trying to hustle, trying to find different shits to do. You know what I mean? Trying to survive for real. Trying to make it.
I feel that. What was like growing up in Dayton for you like?
Shit, a little bit of everything for real. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit of everything. Shit, good, bad. Learn how to mix, like basically, shit, get along with everybody. I done basically been around everything. You name it, I'd have been around it. I done did it.
Seen every facet of life.
Yeah. I lived a whole life, man. At 24, I grew up early though. I wasn't one of them kids. I really didn't have a childhood like necessarily. Like my childhood consisted of me. My friends was my family, and they was all like 20 years old and shit, and driving and doing all type of shit. So you know how that go.
How long you been making music now?
I could say you could say I done always had a studio around because my cousin Chicken Chop. So I done always had like a studio around to where I could always record, but I was never no good at it though. You feel me? Like in the earlier days, I ain't never get good until like senior year. It's like 2016. So you could say like 2016 for real. But I've been trying to do it my whole life though, because I always had a studio around, and then he always been, trying to taste it. He always been advanced for real on the music side. So, just trying to catch up for real. He always been my inspiration. More so.
Hey. Chop's a dope dude, man.
Man,
How
that's my
did
guy.
you come about your stage name, CoastaEddie?
That's how I chop. That's how I Chicken Chop for real. Like, cause see, I had our names I had before this, right? It was Gucci J, cause I fuck with Gucci Mane and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then my real name Jalen. So then I went from like Louis B, cause I used to have Louis bags and shit. You feel me? And my nickname Boogie, so the B is just hyphenated. But then that shit ain't really catch for real. But then CoastaEddie, it started off as an Instagram name. You feel me? I wasn't even rapping or nothing. I was just going out. It was just an Instagram name. But it just stuck. You feel me? I'm like, damn. At first, I ain't like it. Chop gave me that name, but I'm like, man, that shit corny. But then everybody's like, oh yeah, it just it roll off the tongue.
It does. What was some of the music you kind of grew up listening to?
Shit, like, I ain't gonna lie. I grew up everything, man. So, like, man, more so like start like from my moms and my aunties and shit. More so like gospel and like R&B shit, like old school R&B like that. Like that Atlantic Star, Mary J. Blige, Anita Baker, Patti LaBelle, shit like that. And then I got the hip hop side. Listen to Tupac. My dad liked Tupac and shit like that. But then I feel like my own. I used to love Lil Bow Wow. I'm tripping. I used to have a fucking poster. I used to have a poster in my room. I used to love Lil Bow Wow. So, you feel me? It really just started really just, and whatever was hot at the time. I think I done had little, you feel me, an ear for that shit for real. So, but some of my favorite though was like Rick Ross, Drake, Kanye, Wayne, Boosie, Webbie, shit like that for real.
Yeah, I grew up hip hop wise growing up. I started out with same about Tupac and Biggie and stuff. It was like all the old OGs.
I feel like that's the Bible. That's like the hip hop Bible. You dinner
It pretty much is, yeah.
You gotta go through them. There ain't no way around it.
So, would you say being around Chop and him having a studio, is that what kind of made you want to pursue music, or just you really enjoyed making music?
Seeing him for real, and then because he started off as a beat producer. So, so I was always around like the dating scene and shit. So like whoever was hot, I was always around like in the basement. So from Chaos, Cool G, well it was a Honey Gang at the time, and D Cut and shit, Ready Baby, and shit like that. So I was always around like the dating scene, but I always just admire that shit. Then I used to admire him. You feel me? So I told you I wasn't no good though. You feel me? I used to be the one they laugh at in the booth, like, yeah, you gotta come up off this. I just get my ass taken up off song. So you feel me? Then I stopped. I picked it back up like senior year, 2016, and then shit. I just been going ever since for real. I think I caught my swag for real around that time.
What did your family, like your mom and dad, think when you told them you were gonna start trying to pursue music?
Man, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit, right? Before I tried to pursue music and shit, I told my dad I was gonna try to be a comedian and shit. That motherfucker told me I wasn't funny. He said, "Nah, you don't need to." But I ain't gonna lie. When I try to, you know how it go. You know the typical shit. It's hard to get everybody on board for real. When it's first, it's hard to get people to believe. But I think now they see I'm serious about it for real. I think they just probably they 100% on board right now. This probably like I think that's how I know like everything on a fluent pace for real. Like it's really more so on me just never stopping for real. Don't let nobody get in my head and just keep going for real. Trying to sharpen my craft.
What does your mom and dad think of the music you're making right now?
Man, they love it right now. Like shit, I knew, man. My mom and dad, like I dropped a video of Rain and Teardrops. Like I'd have been had videos and shit, but I dropped that Rain and Teardrops. That was the first time they acknowledged me. You feel me? On it, like, oh yeah, this shit hard. Like this shit hard. Like this shit hard. You feel me? Like telling me to keep going and shit. That was the first time I got the approval. I didn't feel like I didn't want a Grammy around this motherfucker. Feel me? But I'm like, nah, I gotta keep going though. But yeah, but you do some shit like that, you get the people that made you to agree, you might be on to something.
Yeah. Who are some artists you currently have like in your rotation that you're listening
to? Man, I listen to a lot. I ain't gonna lie, my daily shit change up every day. I ain't gonna lie, I listen to different music, but I'll tell you some shit I'll listen to like this week. Like Rob 49, he hard, he tough. I fuck with Rob 49. Shit, me, Chop, Brent Fayez, and then Future, for real. That's really like this week. But I got a wide music ear. Like man, I listen to all type of shit.
Yeah, I'm about the same way.
Listen to everything for real. I gave everything a chance. Try to see if I can fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm about the same way. Especially with doing this, I was never big on trap music and stuff, and now I find myself bumping trap music a lot because a lot of underground artists are into trap. So
yeah, you know how it is, man. You know exactly. Yeah, at least you know your demographics, man. You trying to get that's what's up, though.
Who would you say is probably your favorite artist out at the moment? Like that one guy that you got to listen to?
Costa. No, I'm talking shit. No, I'm talking shit. Man, for real, to be honest with you, man, I fuck with Brent Fayez. I ain't gonna hold you. Even though he ain't no rap artist, no shit like that, but I feel like he comes so different.
He do.
He come different. I ain't gonna lie, that shit, he make his own. I'm all about your own shit for real. I'm all about like them new sounds and all them sonics and shit. I'm all about that new sound. But he got some new shit, I ain't gonna lie.
So we're gonna play our first game here of ranking albums. I got Drake up first here.
All right.
You rank them from your favorite to your least favorite.
All right.
We got Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, Views, Scorpion, and Certified Lover Boy.
Ooh, I'm gonna put that Views up at number 1 though, just because that motherfucker was just well put together from everything, from the skits and everything. And then I gotta put Take Care, because that solidified him. I'm gonna put Thank Me Later because that was the first one. Ain't nothing like the first one. That's like number 3. Nothing Was the Same. I probably put it like 4. I ain't really like that one for real. I mean, it was cool. It was some vibes on there, but it was a different era though. I feel like that era is past. It passed that era passed. It's like 2010 era.
Yeah.
It's like, that was like everybody was doing mustard beats and shit, and it was time. It was around that time. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. But I ain't gonna lie. Fuck with More Life. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to put more, I'll put More Life up there. I didn't put More Life above that. Nothing Was the Same though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't think I've actually listened to More Life yet, so I'll have to check that one out.
Oh yeah, that's that shit right there. That's that shit. It got that shit. It got a song with Kanye and everything. It got some shit for it. Then like that demo tape he do. Like it's just like confirmation for real, but like throwaways. But it got that shit on there. I ain't gonna hold you. There's some good music on there.
And then we've got Rick Ross, who has a very long catalog.
Yeah,
I'm just going to pick 5 at random. We'll go with Port of Miami.
Yeah, number 1.
Teflon Don.
Ooh, that's my favorite one right there.
God Forgives, I Don't.
That's tough.
Port of Miami 2.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Richer Than I Ever Been.
All right, I'm gonna put that Teflon Don at number 1. That's really like my favorite album of all time.
That album's still hard, man. That album's
I listen to that.
15 years old now, and it's still hard.
Yeah, that whoever, I ain't gonna lie, that No ID that I swear that's one of my dream producers I want to work with. He on a lot of records of that album.
Yeah.
But I gotta put that at number 1. I'm gonna put God Forgives I Don't at number 2 because that Amsterdam so hard.
Yeah.
And then 3 Kings, and you know what I mean. He got Diced Pineapples. It's versatile. That was a good after Teflon Don. That was a good album after. And it's hard to follow up a great album, but I ain't gonna lie. You ever heard Hood Billionaire? You ever heard Rich Billionaire?
I have not actually listened to Hood Billionaire.
See, that's like I'm trying to think. Or them Mastermind. No, I'm gonna put Mastermind at number 3. Mastermind hard. And then I'm gonna put that Port of Miami 2 up under that one, and then I'm gonna put Port of Miami 1. Yeah, that's the people gonna be mad at that, but I feel like 2 better than 1.
Hey, sometimes that shit happens, man. I mean,
yeah,
that was Port of Miami was real early Ross.
It was early. I don't think he was even ready for that type of shit for real. He wasn't. Yeah.
So then we got Webbie.
I guess that. Yep.
So I will mention the one that you had sent, which I believe was Savage Life 2.
Yeah, that's
I'm actually just gonna have you rank the Savage Lives 1 through 6.
All right. Shit. 2, 1, 3. All the other ones down there, you can just throw them shits away. I ain't gonna even lie. But the 1 and 2, so good though. They great albums, so it held him. I ain't gonna lie, it was so great. He had that shit. But all the rest of them, you could throw them shits away.
Then we got Kanye. Once again, he's got like a big discography, so I'll just list 5 at random. We'll do College Dropout, Graduation, 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and we'll do Donda.
All right, look, I'm gonna go with Graduation for number one, right? I'm gonna go with Graduation for number one because I feel like that was when he was unfuckwittable. He was just in that mode where he was ready to
That
take
album is
over.
hard.
He was ready to become who he was ready to become. College Dropout too, because it's like that shit hard too though. Because I say too, just because then watching that documentary, I see the
Yeah,
work that he put into that. Like as far as like, man, it take a different type of words. It's one thing to drop a song, and then it's different than to go back and touch that motherfucker up and
yeah,
get it exactly how it is. Then there, get it perfect. You feel me? And there's
yeah.
a lot of songs on there that's then they're perfect. And then you gotta go with Dark Twisted Fantasy because that's a perfect album. You feel me? That's a
He's
perfect
got a lot
album.
of perfect albums, in my opinion.
Yeah, that shit raw though. I ain't gonna lie, I'll put 808 Heartbreaks over Donda.
Hey, I can't hate that. I'm a
Yeah,
808's
808.
It's probably my
Yeah, that
second
was
favorite album
yeah.
of
He
Kanye
killed the
West.
auto-tune game with that. I ain't even know T-Pain had something to do with that too though.
Oh, do you really?
Yep. It makes sense though because the auto-tune
Mm,
and T-Pain was killing shit around that area.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, T-Pain was on top of the fucking auto-tune industry.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he's still a goat. I ain't gonna lie. If I swear I would have put him in there if I swear if I had more picks. But yeah, yep. I'm gonna go with them five though.
And then we've got Boosie Badass.
Oh yeah,
We will
that's that shit
do,
right there.
yeah, we'll do Super Bad, The Return of Boosie,
Mm-hmm.
Life After Death Row.
All right, that's good. Yeah, that's out the jail.
Yeah. In My Feelings, Out My
Yeah,
Feelings, In My Past, and
yeah.
Penitentiary Chances.
All right, all right. I'm gonna go with Super Bad number one for sure because that was the first time I remember getting blunted to. Yeah, I was young as hell. I was like probably like fifth grade. Listen to that shit. Uh, Bad though, but Super Bad. I'm gonna go with Super Bad number two though, cause and then I'm gonna go with Incarcerated number two. Incarcerated. If I don't know if you heard that Incarcerated album.
I don't think I have actually heard that one. There's a
Oh
lot
yeah, that's
of
like the
Boosie.
album when he first got locked up that he dropped. That's all hard shit on there. Just check it whenever you get a chance. That's number two. I'm gonna put Super Bad. That's like his first album. Number three. I'm gonna put Out My Feelings. Number four. He got some hard shit on there. And I'll go Life After Death Row number five because
Okay.
I give him because it was an anticipation.
Yeah, I can't hate that.
Yep.
Who are some artists you would say that kind of like influenced your sound?
Shit, Autumn. I could go with man. I'm like a mixture. With me having like wide, broad music ear, so it's like, man, I'm gonna go with eras. Like so, '90s era, early 2000 era, like that Timberland type of shit. Where I look for sonics and different sounds and shit. And um shit, I'll name a couple artists though from them. Like so, you go with Big because I got the swag, the big nigga flow. You feel me? But still
Yeah.
cool shit. And then you feel me? You got Kanye flow. It's like conscious street street music. You know what I mean? Conscious street music. And then you gotta go with Drake and Wayne with the creativity. Basically, no boundaries on them. Same. Basically, I'm all about any for real. Cause I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I listen to so much music. I'm then again. I'm thinking about who I can leave out too though. So I'm like, man, it's so many. Cause it's like I'm more so. I like motherfuckers that I like our artists that then they create new shit and don't try to be themselves. Like basically they tell they first person view of shit for real. Like I don't know. I like that kind of like Jay-Z and like storytellers, but still like that catchy shit.
Right.
You feel
Yeah.
me? I like hit records, but with reality. I like hit records with reality, with their reality in it.
Yeah. No, I feel that. That's
I be trying to study that more so art form. Just you feel me?
yeah.
That shit hit different.
They do. Yeah. It's because it just makes it like more relatable to the music consumer because it's something that they've either just only seen in movies and they just think it's make-believe, or something they've actually gone through themselves.
Facts.
So this is my fun question I like to do. Who would you say is probably one of your celebrity crushes?
I got a lot of them.
Give me your top 3.
Shit, Adele, Coi Leray, yeah. I'm gonna go with damn, I want Cuban Doll. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if you know the Cuban Doll.
Yeah, I know she is. I watched her. I just actually watched her No Jumper interview the other day.
Yeah, I just want to. You feel me? I just want to be nice to him this one time.
Hey, Coi Leray gets a lot of love on my podcast.
Man, what? Her fine, man. Telling, I like her confidence. I ain't gonna lie. I like Adele too, though.
About what it always comes down to is everyone just likes her confidence that she doesn't give a fuck what people think about her body.
Fucks with it. I wouldn't trust her though. You feel me? But I definitely fuck with her. Adele, I'll marry Adele. I swear. Adele, I get down on one bending knee.
So, you've gotten some features throughout your catalog. Who would you say is probably one of your favorite features that you've gotten from someone?
Chop for sure. Chicken chop for sure. My boy Deshani. Deshani for real. And my Chop big brother Buck. He don't be on it for real, but when he only say them because that's who I grew up looking up to, like in the basement and shit like that.
Right.
So it'd be like, I mean, I got more people I want to work with. Like I want to work with C Money and shit like that. I done did something. I done been like I know these motherfuckers like personally, but I just know I got to put in some more work for it to come like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I'd have worked with Coogee, cause I ain't gonna lie, I wish I'd have worked with Coogee before he went in, but. Them 3 artists that I named, though, them I fuck with the most. Like just right now, like who I got featured from, cause the chemistry, we know each other so well, so it's a lot of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're gonna be on topic with certain shit. So, and we done went through personal experiences with shit. So, them probably my 3. But the 2 artists I done there, with 3 artists I want to work with. I want to work with my boy Slico. I'm gonna get that in soon. That's my man's. C Money. And then CC Server. If I get a CC Server verse, I know I'm solidified. I dinner conquered to this. This is some city shit. You feel me? But I feel like CC Server was he like Jay-Z of the city for real. He did some shit for real. I ain't gonna lie. That I remember. That I don't know. Probably a lot of people. It's a new era right now, but I know the old guys. Them. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the old heads.
Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Cause he done did it all from books. Events, like community events, and had his own restaurant before before all the shit at the fan. So he did what he was supposed to do, like as far as like put money back into the city and make it a thing to do. You feel me? Make this shit an actual city. I fucks with that. Oh man, I wish I could get a Roger. I'm sorry, bro. Roger Troutman. I'm sorry, Roger Troutman though. If I could get a Roger Troutman as that, I'm goated. I swear I know I'm good.
Hey, good. If money wasn't an object, like an issue, who's like a mainstream artist that you'd really like to get a collaboration with?
Adele.
Yeah,
I really want to fuck with her for real. Like just on some, or that's just on some different shit. That's just me being like a fan of her music though. But I feel like would it make sense for me? A future that probably makes sense, probably Rod Wave on some real shit. I feel like people are like, I feel like that'll make more sense for real.
Hey man, sometimes thinking out the box is the more popular opinion though.
Right, but then, I ain't gonna lie. Then it's like I want to go. So I want to go big. So I'm trying to be like on that first list. I ain't trying to be on the B list.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I feel you. So our next game here is called Hit or Miss. This is a list I have comprised of albums that have dropped over since last year.
Mm-hmm.
Some albums. I'll say the album, and then you just tell me if it was a hit or a miss to you.
Right on.
We got NLE Choppa's Me vs. Me.
I ain't even listened to it.
Yeah, that's it. I always forget to mention it. If you ain't listened to it, you can just say pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
We got 2 Chainz, Dope Don't Sell Itself.
I fuck with 2 Chainz. I did listen to. See, I skimmed through it, but that shit was a hit. It was a hit.
Larry June and Jay Worthy, 2 Peas in a Pod.
He a hit. I fuck with Larry June.
I know Larry June's pretty popular in the Dayton area.
Yeah, I fuck with Larry June. And he independent. He doing that shit. He doing that shit the right way.
Yeah. We got Lotto's 777.
Nah, I ain't. I'm gonna pass on that. That ain't my. I ain't trying to twerk.
We got Coyle Ray's Trendsetter.
As much as I like her, I ain't even listen to it. That's crazy. That's crazy, ain't it?
Hey,
I think I got to change my narrative, bro. I got to change my narrative with rap females. I think they get the shitty end of the stick for real.
They do.
We don't even give them a chance.
Yeah.
Like the way they look though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's typically how it goes a lot of times. It's kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you.
We got Drake's Certified Lover Boy.
Come on, man. He never miss.
We got Gunna's DS Forever.
That's a hit for sure. I'm sorry you going through that though. That's fucked up. Best album you have, and then you going through that's some bullshit.
It is, yeah. That's just that whole situation's fucked up.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's a hit though for sure.
Cordae's From a Bird's Eye View.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Cordae. That's a hit. I ain't gonna lie, and I fucks with him. I fucks with him necessarily how he matured as a man. Like, you feel me? It's crazy like how he came in. Like it's crazy. You don't hear about none of them other ones, the YBN cats. But it's only because he the one who he bossed up. He knew the purpose. He knew what it was there for.
I think for mainstream artists anyway, Cordae's probably got one of the best pens out of any of the young guys coming up.
Facts. And that's facts.
Yeah.
Transition wise, it's hard for you to transition from a kid rapper to being serious as an adult, because like a lot of people can't make adult music. Like they get, you know what I mean, that adults can relate to. Like 30-year-old, they stay in that like that 16 to 20, that high school to college range. They stay in that range. They don't get the 30s and ups and shit. You feel me? But then the ones that's gonna stream your shit, I think.
Yeah, they are. I agree with that. We got Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, that's a hit. All because of who he is though, and it's just the type of shit he do. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Kendrick Lamar because he do shit on his time. You feel me? Ain't nobody moving him.
Yeah, he's made it very clear he'll release an album when he's ready.
I
want to say between his last 3 albums, there was probably a 12-year span.
I fuck with shit like that because I feel like, man, I ain't gonna lie, and even like with the song Limps and shit, he really keeping that shit like traditional albums. Like he got like 4-minute songs and shit, and I feel like that's a missing element. Cause I remember Radio Shacks and shit like that, and being excited to get albums. Like, so I remembered it like Circuit Cities and all that. So I remember albums and how they sounded and what they looked like. I remember the inside of the cover of the album, and I remember the skits on the album. You feel me? Now this shit just like is just all the way through. You feel me? Ain't nobody. It ain't no creativity. Ain't nobody trying to stand out for real. But I feel like that's where if you do shit like that, you're gonna automatically win because it puts you in your own lane. Yeah,
I agree. And then last we've got J. Cole's The Off Season.
Oh yeah, that's hit. That's hit. He killed that Drake shit. That freestyle. He killed that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even listen to the other song no more. That's crazy. Yeah, that nigga. Hey, Cole crazy. I've been fucking with Cole though.
Yeah, I think it's KOD. I really fucked with
crazy.
this KOD album. And then when that album dropped, I was a big fan of this one too.
Yeah. I know you heard that Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah, Friday Night Lights. That shit was hard, man. I mean, even Forest Still Dry, great album, but
him and Cole, I ain't gonna lie, he been killing shit for a long time, and he don't get his respect for real. It's crazy. Like he need to be on the. He been in the game the same. Him and Drake came around the same time. I remember. It's crazy, bro. But he do his own shit. You can't knock it, man.
Yeah.
Still successful.
I want to say the first time I actually heard J. Cole was on, what was that? Jay-Z's Blueprint 3. J. Cole had a verse on Clap.
Right, because he assigned to him as his artist.
And then after I heard his verse on that, I went and found his Friday Night Lights album, or whatever album he had out at that time, and I was a fan of him since.
Yeah, he hard. He killed every sample. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a sucker for them sample beats too, though, and I love people that know how to kill a sample beat.
Yeah,
like making. Yeah, he hard. That's a hard art to master.
And I feel like sampling is something that's kind of like underused a lot. So
that's the cheat code. That's what people don't know. It's a cheat code to a hit song. For real, on some real shit. Like, because just sampling another hit song. It's on you to just make it another hit.
Yeah, I mean, essentially. What would you say has probably been the hardest thing for you as an artist?
Hardest thing for me is shooting my videos for real. Like, even though you got, like, I'm around, for me it's different. So it might be hard for somebody else, but for me it was different. Like, so I used to think I needed more than what I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of goddamn making simplicity over everything. Like, I know, like, it's shit, man. You know what I mean? Think you need something that you don't. Oh, and I don't want, you feel me? Anybody else listen to this shit, because, bro, you gonna do it. You gonna do it. You want to shine before, you feel me? You want to shine, or you just want the shit. You want to look the part. You feel me? So, but you can look the part, and by being you feel me, and just doing that shit. Consistency, that shit gonna eventually, motherfucker, gonna get you to where you envision yourself at. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like you just gotta still put the work in to where you gonna feel better, because you're gonna see the growth. Even if you see the hair growth, weight growth, you feel me, weight loss, whatever, you're gonna see the growth in yourself, and that's gonna motivate you to go harder. You feel me? But that was the hardest part for me. Is goddamn it, shooting for real, shooting my videos, and you know what I mean. The music out, that wasn't shit for me. It was really just shooting my videos and treating the videos like the studio. Like, basically not unloading everything that I got. As soon as I get some shit, I ain't got to put it out. I keep shit in the chamber, you feel me, to where I get some organization and strategy about this shit for real. But they come with a team, though. They come with a team. Whoever you're around on an everyday basis, make sure y'all motherfuckers on the same page. If y'all can't do shit, like, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't booking these spots to where you can shoot videos every month. Book a spot somewhere else. Out the city, even if it's in the city, book that motherfucking Airbnb. I don't give a fuck what you do, and just make sure all your people around you on the same page. If y'all can't put y'all money together, you feel me, on marketing, getting the shit, carrying whatever y'all need. If y'all can't put y'all money together, you need to do that shit by yourself, and you need some new people.
Team.
You feel me? Your team should be your everyday people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but that was the hardest part for me, for real.
What would you say is probably
some order? Yeah, give some structure, for real. That was the hardest part, some structure.
What would you say has probably been the most rewarding for you as an artist?
The most rewarding, the hoes. No, I'm talking shit. Yeah, I'm talking shit. No, I'm talking shit. Shit, seeing myself, the progression for real in the music. Shit, seeing, like, I might listen to some shit. I listened to shit on purpose, like, that I first did, like 2016. Then I listen to some shit down and be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling myself different than how I was. So that'd be the most rewarding part. I think that's gonna always be the most rewarding part for me, though. No matter wherever this shit go, for real. You feel me? I think me seeing myself and hearing myself getting better, bro, is the main vocal point for me. Because that's, like I said, I told you, nobody was fucking with me from the get-go. I was always getting my ass took out for shit. So it put a chip on my shoulder. Then they're like, none that it did, for real. But it's just, I want to be the best. I actually, you feel me? I actually try to put the work in, try to be as best as I can be. You feel me? I want to be the best, but you feel me? Start out being the best I can be. But you feel me? I do want to be the best. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be lying if I said I did.
Whatever motivates you. So if seeing like your growth over time is what motivates you, then shit, that's pretty easy motivation. Because I mean, even over your albums that have released over the last 2 years, there's growth in each different project you've dropped.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I try hard, bro. And I run. I got a tough critic in Chop, man. He dinner my goddamn. I gotta turn in everything, so I gotta make sure everything right, man. And shit, he gonna tell me if it ain't right. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like that's a key part too, though. Keeping no yes men around you. Even if you got yes men around you, make sure you got a no man that's gonna always tell you the truth, no matter what.
That's something Chop definitely does. Is he always tries to keep it real with everybody.
He gonna try to tell you whether you like it or not.
How many music videos would you say you've got out, or rough estimate? Because I know you've.
I got like eight videos, like official music videos. But then I got some more shit in the chamber that I'm gonna drop this summer. I've been shooting, man. I've been shooting, recording music, getting this shit together, and getting my strategy together how I can market this shit for real. So when I do start dropping, I got a strategy on how I need to be marketing my shit and dropping my shit on a certain time, and I never run out. To where it's like I basically got on a strategy to where I always keep something in the chamber, no matter what I drop.
You got some content you can drop.
At any given moment. It's really just on me to so whenever I drop, I need to be making some more. Right now, I got like two in the vault, and then shit, I ain't gonna really drop. I got like an 8-song EP that I'm about to drop for real. Life's a Roller Coaster 2, TOO. And shit, just go from there, man. I ain't really just trying to keep moving around, traveling to different cities and shit, spread my wings, bro. Trying to try this shit for real.
Hey. Have you got to perform live anywhere other than at the Coop? Because I know you have a live.
Yeah, hell yeah. We just did something at Blind Bob's. Me and Chop, we had something at Blind Bob's where they let us perform and shit. Shout out to Chris Daly and Only Noise and shit. Fuck with them. He a solid guy. But yeah, we just did something. But that was probably the first time I done did it in like probably like 2-3 years. I ain't performed in like 2-3 years. But only because I was so locked in on the music. Like I'm trying to I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why. I put myself I'm out that space to where I ain't burying myself in the studio. Like I ain't gotta record every day now. It's like I could write and shit like that, like listen to it, but I'm more so back in my space where I lock in on my trips. Wherever vacation we do, I'm 9 times out of 10 in the booth. And I'm gonna record myself the whole time we there.
Has Chop done all your music videos?
Yeah, except for one. Peso, DNT. Peso, that was like my first one I ever did. I don't even think he was shooting back then, but Peso, I don't know. I don't like working with a lot of people for real, because it'd be hard, motherfuckers don't know. It'd be hard to get that chemistry with people. And some people ain't meant to do this shit. So that's another thing. That's why I don't got a lot of features too, though. Because, like, it'd be a disconnect. Like, all right, that's why I'm going to tell you why I stopped doing a lot of shit, like trying to work with a lot of people, because that could fuck up your energy on what you trying to do. It could then it clouds your vision. You feel me? Because it's like everybody ain't on the same shit you on. So it's more so it's pointless. It's then they're just wasting your time. And then I always knock out songs with people, but it'd be tough to get the video done, even with 2 people in there. You feel me? Because they ain't on the same timing. Or then I don't work with a lot of videographers because they might not get the same angles as Chop or, you know what I mean? My uncle always used to tell me, like, if everybody could do this shit, if the shit was easy, everybody would do it.
That's fact.
And everybody don't spend countless hours on shit for real. Like how you taking your time, you drop an episode every week. Feel me?
Sometimes
like,
too.
Bro. Know what I mean? Everybody ain't willing to put that. Everybody ain't willing to do that shit for real. Everybody gonna take a break, gonna stop or whatever.
If you had to like approach somebody on the street that you didn't know, how would you kind of describe your music to them?
I'll just tell them just check me out for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I gotta shit, whatever you feeling. I got something down for you. For real. Cause I go through a lot of shit. Like so and then I did a lot of shit early. So a motherfucker, you probably won't even know my age if I told until I told you. You'll
Yeah,
probably
I
think I'm
didn't. I
like,
was unaware. I knew you and Chop were younger, but I wasn't
yeah,
sure how much younger.
yep. Nah, Chop done there. I'm 20. I'm about to be 24 next Thursday. Chop like 29. He turned 30 in October. Yep.
Oh shit! I thought I was older than Chop. I didn't realize he was older than me. Fuck.
Nah, he been doing that shit. So imagine, man, he been doing shit since he was down there 13 years old. He built
I
his
was gonna
first
say,
studio
fuck.
at 13.
I was listening to. I was watching a music video of Young King, Young Girl
Yeah,
King,
that's my guy.
from like 2012, and I saw a young Chop in the background. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, the haircut, the wavelength.
Yeah.
yeah, man. That shit real, man. And shit, man, bro. I'm just really just trying to keep working, bro. For real. I'm just really trying to make this Chicken Coop shit the biggest possible, bro. For real. Cause I know I want this shit bad though. You feel me? But I want this shit bad for more so us and him, cause like I grew up. That's why I look up. You feel me? That's what motivated me to do the shit, and I seen how much work he put in. So it's like I didn't owe it to him. You feel me? Like and for him didn't believe by me being so young, I got all his faith because he didn't know he could help me not make the same mistakes for real. You feel me? So that's another reason why I don't fuck with a lot of people too. I don't just do anything because it'd be like I ain't trying to be in the cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you gotta stay. You don't want to surround yourself with bad apples, because then, just like in Gunna's situation, he had nothing to do with any of the shit that was going on. And
You feel me? Motherfucker be having $1,000,001 things and come straight to your shit. You just trying to make a positive. You just trying to make music.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers, but yeah, I got all business minds around me. That's another thing too though. Transitioning, like that's whole another topic of just getting around the wrong people. Like, man, I done ended 10-year friendships because of that shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't on the same page. Some people want to do the same shit forever, like, and just think the shit ain't gonna never catch up. You know what I mean?
You gotta have growth. You can't be stuck living in the past and shit.
Yeah, it's like motherfuckers just want to live in the past and do the same shit that they did yesterday.
So, got our last game here called This or That. I'll present two options to you, and you'll tell me which one you'd rather ride around to.
I got a song called This and That. That's crazy.
We got Tory Lanez or Chris Brown.
I'm going with the GOAT, Chris.
Bruno Mars or The Weeknd.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Ooh, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, cause I told you I like different shit. I'm gonna go with Bruno though. I'm gonna go with Bruno because he gonna come. He stay working. He don't stop. Weekend to stop.
Erykah Badu or Lauryn Hill.
Whoo. I'm gonna go with Lauryn Hill just because she ain't nobody gonna do the same shit she just did. She dropped one album and got up out of there.
Yeah.
And then there won like 6 Grammys for that motherfucker. Yeah, ain't nobody doing no shit like that but her.
Yeah. Stevie Wonder or Michael Jackson.
I ain't gonna lie, fuck with Stevie, but I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker, I just found out this motherfucker ain't blind. I'm going with Michael Jackson. Fuck Stevie.
Got Music Soul Child or Drew Hill.
I'm going Music Soul Child. I ain't gonna lie. I like Music Soul. I feel like he make real situational music. Drew Hill just make cheating music and fucking music.
Shit, Soul Child, I think, just dropped a new song a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he stayed dropping, and then he can still drop a song that's relevant. I don't know about Drew Hill. They done there. That shit over for. That shit in the past.
We got DMX or Ja Rule.
Man, I'm going with DMX, man. Fake ass Ja Rule ain't nothing but DMX. And I was a 50 nigga, so fuck Ja Rule. I was G on it. Fuck Murder Inc.
Oh shit. Jay-Z or Nas?
I'm going Jay-Z. Fuck Nas.
I'm fine with
hey, they're my niggas, bro. I fuck with Jay. Hey, and I feel like Jay-Z is better. I feel like he's better all around, business wise and rapping wise. Hit making wise too, though. I mean, Nas can rap, but he can't make hits. He can rap, but he can't make hits.
That's true. Jay-Z definitely has the hit battle there.
Yeah, he can't make hits. He can't make hits, and he ain't business savvy as Jay-Z. Jay-Z a real savvy businessman.
We got Tupac or Biggie?
Ha, damn. All right. I'm gonna say, all right. Look, I fuck with Pac and I fuck with Big. I fuck like that's fucked up, man. That's just a fucked up situation because Biggie ain't had shit to do with that shit, and Pac was on bullshit. I fuck with Biggie more so because he was really that before he got in the game.
Yeah.
Pac was created.
Yeah.
If I'm being all the way honest, you feel me? That shit was crazy. Like the shit he even talking about on his first albums is completely different than what was going on me. All Eyes on Me. It's like that shit don't even. He just influenced. You could tell he was going crazy. He was just nervous. After he got shot, he was nervous. That's all it was. But Biggie was a street nigga. He was really street. He was a streeter. And think about it. Shit. The product of you don't get no products from Pac for real. All the products from Pac was shitty. All the Outlaws and them niggas, they was weak for real. But Biggie, he came with Jay-Z, the Locks.
Does
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Biggie had his hand
and then under that umbrella come Dipset and so forth. Mace and all them, you feel me? Just different. It's just different. Can't knock it.
Since you like different, we're gonna go with Keith Sweat or Luther Vandross.
I'm going Keith Sweat because Luther Vandross them songs was about men. Yeah, I found that out. That pissed me off. Yeah, he was an undercover motherfucker. Like Teddy Pendergrass. That'd be the sickening part about these motherfuckers.
G-Unit or Slaughterhouse?
G-Unit. Fuck Slaughterhouse.
Got Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Nicki, just because she created Cardi.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
That she done her, and then if I had to say Nicki, I'd put Lil' Kim over Nicki because Lil' Kim done her the one who created all this shit for real.
Yeah, that's definitely a fair
assessment. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I gotta say Biggie too because he gave us Lil' Kim. Fuck that.
He did give Lil' Kim. We got XXXTentacion or Juice WRLD?
I'm gonna go with Juice WRLD. He had more hits, and the shit dinner made more sense. XXXTentacion, sometimes I ain't know what the fuck he was on until I feel like I ain't really get the chance to tune into him until that. I like that. Ooh, side, that sad and that
Jocelyn Flores.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Moonlight. I used to like a couple slaps from him, but he used to be on some other shit. That used to scare me.
Let's do Kevin Gates or Joyner Lucas.
I'm going Kevin Gates, man. Joyner Lucas, all right, but he can't sell records, bro. He can't make a hit.
Yeah, he does struggle in that department. We got Wiz Khalifa or Young Thug.
Well, Young Thug. Wiz Khalifa done her hoe now. I don't know what the fuck going on with Wiz Khalifa. He get niggas page took down. They tell him to put on some fucking pants. Talking about you hurt my feelings. Where the fuck is this? That ain't deal or no deal with. I ain't gonna lie. He made I See You Again and changed up. Young Thug came with that. He stayed himself. He stayed Young Thug. He got man. I swear. I don't like when motherfuckers change up too bad.
Yeah. The last one I got is Machine Gun Kelly or Jack Harlow.
Well, Jack Harlow. Fuck Machine Gun Kelly. His ass came, I don't know what the fuck. It's like he went from being a hip-hop star to a rock star. We went from black back to white. Like, what the fuck? I don't fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Jack Harlow gonna be the same person. And he gonna have a longer career.
I think so, too. I think him being under drama is probably the best thing that could have happened for Jack.
Perfect. It just give him that stamp. And he fucking with Drake. He out of here. He's out of here. He rich forever.
So you had mentioned that you have a lot of songs back, like, that you haven't released yet. How many songs do you think you're sitting on?
I'm sitting on a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But the songs I'm planning to release is 8 songs because I know I'm in that stage where I'm like, I ain't figuring out. I ain't just like fishing no more. So I'm actually just in there. Shit, I'm just trying to craft for real. I'm trying to get motherfuckers a well crafted project. I want a motherfucker, goddamn it, to understand that, oh yeah, he for real. This guy for real. That's all I want, motherfucker. Be like, oh yeah, he hard. He hard. I'm just trying to drop undeniable. I'm in that hits. Like how to say it dinner, like every question you ask me, I'm dinner. I always refer to the hits. I'm more so because that's what win, bro. I mean,
yeah,
that's gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna stay forever, and the motherfucker that's just going by.
What would you say is your idea of making it in the music industry?
Making it in the music industry, man, you need dinner. I ain't gonna lie. You need platinums. You need to be still making. You still need hit singles. I ain't gonna lie. If you still not to make a hit single, like every time you drop, if you got at least one hit single on your album, you solid. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna be alright. Like if you can make like a hit single, you can make a hit single and still be true to yourself without sitting there like making like like Tiger music and shit like shit that's corny, but it's like it can pass by because it be paid for on the radio and make motherfuckers remember the song. But if you can make like like Song Cry, shit, 99 Problems.
Yeah.
Feel me? Skew like just little shit like even like bro like Future like how if you could be like consistent like Future, Drake, and I consider like motherfuckers like them like all their journeys consist of them shit making real hits on that's radio and in the streets, undeniable hits that everybody love and gonna cherish forever. All the other shit just here today and gone tomorrow. That shit just bubblegum shit for real.
I feel that. What's some advice that you would give to a younger you or just a younger kid wanting to pursue music? What's some advice you'd give to them?
I wish I would have kept doing it through high school instead of just my senior year. I wish I would have just, cause then I don't know, I probably would have been doing more shit. But then I'm glad I didn't know, cause it's like I was a kid and I ain't want to be. I'm seeing motherfuckers that took off when they was kids. Like it'd be hard for them to transition. It'd be hard. I don't know why. I don't know why that thing be hard. It's like you gotta come in talking grown, or you just ain't gonna. It ain't gonna never work. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I definitely think if you would have stayed to it through high school, your progression probably would have been a lot faster because you would have had more time to kind of develop before getting to where you're at now.
Yeah, like I swear I heard Jay-Z say in an interview like how before he made it, he was 27 years old when he made his first when he made his first album. But it's like I lived a full life. I was already a conscious adult,
Yeah.
a human being. Like so, it's like it's a lot of shit you dinner couldn't persuade me on. He wasn't signing no fucked up deal because he knew he could make his other forms of currency and other ways to make, you feel me?
Yeah.
To where like it went from then there making the motherfucker not want him to being most wanted. Because you changed the narrative of that ball game. Always be in control of your own narrative. More so. Like even like shit, you got like deals like Future and Thug. They like more so modern day, but Thug they both signed fucked up deals from the get go, but they knew they had talent. They knew that they can make hits. Like everybody, a deal. If you know how to make hits, you can sign a fucked up deal because you're gonna be the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Period. Like it ain't gonna be nothing stopping that. You feel me? You just didn't like say it for C Money get signed to a motherfucking Atlantic Records or something. He said sign the most fucked up deal. I guarantee you'd be the biggest thing in the world in a matter of like a year or two. Like you feel me? Just because you know how to make hits.
He does. That is facts.
You feel me?
That is facts. So my last question before we talk about your discography, what's some change you want to see in your community?
Some change I want to see in the community. I want to see, I ain't going to say the typical shit like motherfuckers stop killing and shit like that because they ain't going to never stop. It ain't going to never, I mean, as fucked up as it is, but it ain't, I just want motherfuckers to be together. Like, basically, like, like we ain't got shit to do here. We need to put money like other shit except for nightlife. The nightlife is already done and set in stone. We need like food restaurants, like lounges that motherfuckers player shit. We need more player shit that you feel me? That motherfuckers like to come to, and then they really ain't gotta worry about it. Like I'm gonna tell you this because I fuck with, but you ever been to like Atlanta and well 2 Chainz got a spot called Escobar's, right? And it's just like a lounge, but it's a restaurant. It's a restaurant size lounge, but it got like music playing, vibes. They serving drinks, blah 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 blah. But it's the vibe is there. You feel me? They, motherfucker ain't got to worry about. You gonna go home at the end of, you know for sure you going home. We need more shit like that, like player shit, where motherfuckers can, you know what I mean, enjoy themselves instead of just going out to the club where you motherfucker around might see a motherfucker die that night. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely agree that would probably be nice. That way you have like a place just to go kick back, relax, eat some food, enjoy some music. Ain't got to really worry about shit other than who you're with.
Feel me? Going home at the end of the night. That's all I'm about. I just want everybody just to make it home and shit and make money. It's all about positive shit for real.
So that brings us to your discography. We'll go over I'm assuming they're EPs. You had 4 of them that had 3 tracks to them.
Yep.
I don't know if you 3-track singles or EPs.
Yep.
I didn't know how you were doing those.
Yep. That was like just 3. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about that No Excuses, No
Costa
Feelings.
And Costa 2.0 before Costa Nova.
Costa 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Costa 2.0 like an EP, and then the other ones is just like I did that shit all last summer for real. And I dropped all of them last summer. I was recording them all last summer and dropped them all last summer for real. I was just in that mode. I was just in the coop, recording every day. We had the shop and shit. I record at all times of night. So it might be times I'll be recording at 4:00 in the morning. I'll wake up in the booth. I'll go to sleep. It's like I was really just on that type of time, and I had high quality equipment to work with. It was like the first time I had high quality equipment. So then it's like I was learning how to get different mixes and shit, like high quality mixes on my own. You feel me? So then it's just I was in that type of mode, just dropping the shit. But now it's like I don't know. It was just that I don't know. I'm all about the feeling thing. I'm a feeling type person, motherfucker. So I gotta before I do something, I gotta feel it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta feel it. I gotta feel it. Yeah, the vibe gotta be there. And the vibe was there every night. So I was doing crazy shit. It was dinner shit. Then we had the lights. I had blue lights. It was just wild. The vibe was there, you feel me? I was just in that type of bag right there last summer.
So with your albums, we'll go over them individually. Your first album we got here is Costa. What was like the creative process behind Costa?
That was me down there like, all right, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't never like all right. So Costa and Costa 2.0, I did them under another name, but I was spelling like Costa, like Costal instead of like how I spell it now. So it was like me down there just rebranding and repackaging shit up. Like so, a lot of them songs I already had. Like so, well, most of them songs I already had already. And I was just in a stage where I had to re-release music and shit. And I was making music too though. So now I'm just mix matching them. You feel me? And just trying to get my catalog back up. Cause before I changed my name up, cause I ain't like how motherfuckers was saying my name. They'll say something. They'll call me Cos instead of Costa. You feel me? And that shit I wasn't fucking with it. But it's only because it's how it was spelled. You feel me? It was a mistake on my end. But I was just in that phase like shit. Trying to put out music and goddamn it, still trying to do. I had like 40 songs on my on my old one, so I was just my main focus was trying to get my catalog. That's where all them songs, all that shit last summer. I was just trying to get my catalog back up to where it was.
There.
Yeah, so I was mix matching old songs, like just picking the best ones and then making new shit. You know, just really just freestyling for real. I ain't gonna lie. Just the vibe for real. I was just on that type of time.
What would you say is probably your favorite track off Costa?
Um,
I guess.
I'll go with Jungle because it's a real track. But I feel like everybody, the more like the typical hit single, yeah, it'd probably be Fast Speed because it's like just that bop shit though. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know what motherfuckers like. I try to throw in like the shit I like and the shit I know that motherfuckers will bite on too though. It's like the songs that I always end up dinner probably throwing away. It probably them the ones try to be telling me, nah, this the one. Cause he done been through it. Like feel me? So now he done got his shit to a space where he know how to craft the whole project. Just with shit that motherfuckers will say I got a good project. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
I might feel like I got a good project, but if they don't bite on it, if it ain't shit that they used to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
no, I feel
if it ain't like some familiarity, cause it's like I ain't in that space where I could be doing what the fuck I want yet. You feel me? Like, cause it's like I gotta get to that space. I gotta get motherfuckers liking me. You feel me? So I need to be making all new shit that they familiar with, but I need to be making sounds that they're familiar with, but making new shit too though with a little twist on it, just a little bit. You feel me?
A little bit at a time.
Yep. Just I'm piecing it out. I'm slowly piecing out my true self. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
What would you say was the creative process for Life's a Roller Coaster?
Shit, life was a roller coaster. Shit, my cousin passed. They died on the same day. So it was like, nigga, nigga, I had a lot of shit on my fucking heart. I had a lot of shit on my mind and my heart. And I was just trying to, you feel me, figure it out. For real. Figure it out. But I feel like that type of shit, I feel like that was like the first one I got off what I needed and really wanted to get off. You feel me?
Like it was like a therapy session almost for you, being able to
like I was basically able to articulate all my emotions I was feeling. Everything. Just everything like that. It really ain't too much hype shit on there for real. Like all in there, my vibe that I was on at that time. Yep. But that was the main motivation though.
What would you say is probably your favorite track off Life's a Roller Coaster?
Hide the Pain.
Hide the Pain.
That's my favorite one. But that's my favorite one. I can't even lie. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Hide the Pain and Make It Through the Day. Yep.
Then you've got an album, YNWO. What does that stand for?
Young Nigga World Order.
What was the creative process behind that?
Shit, a Young Nigga World Order. I feel like I was feeling, and then I always fuck with like the NWO intro. You feel me? Like how it was black and white. So I'm like, man, I always dinner. I don't know. The shit just came to me. I just can't even. That's like one of them shits that was just like, all right. So Coaster and Life's a Roller Coaster. I already had most of them songs in there. Like I was just mismatching them. You feel me? But that's the first one I probably, it was all fresh. It was fresh. That and 2.0 out of EPs and them 3 little single tracks. That was all fresh. Like, you feel me? Fresh.
Yeah.
That was just fresh. I ain't have them. I was just cooking them up, but the shit, I was just on some. I just caught a good groove. I finally like I feel like that's when I don't know. I caught a good groove. Like I feel like that started the shit that I'm making now. For real. Like the shit that I'm making to this day, I feel like that started it for real. It's like getting confident in my flows and my singing voice. You know what I mean? Voice control.
Earlier you had brought up how you want to work with Sleeko and C Money. I really want to hear you and P the Prophet on a track together.
That's my boy. That's my P the Prophet. That's my guy. I ain't gonna lie. He was probably, he a legend too around this motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
I used to go to, I'm gonna tell you a crazy story about me and him, right? I used to get my hair cut. His brother, Mike's brother, which is Cognac Jones. I don't know if you know Cognac. You know Cognac? Well, he the other member of GGC, but you feel me? His brother Dave was cutting in the same barbershop that I grew up getting my hair cut in. You feel me? So I always see him. They was turned. And He probably he don't remember me, but I remember them. You feel me? Because they was them guys, and Cousin Vinny's just came out. You feel me? This when Cousin Vinny's just first opened on Siementhaler. But they had ties to that shit. You feel me? Like they had ties to Cousin Vinny's, and they had some real shit going on. Like, but I remember like shit. Kyle, I don't know if it was a singer named Colin English. He used to come up there and sing too, though. But basically, everybody who was somebody used to go to that barbershop around here. But I remember just seeing them niggas. You feel me? And just like it's crazy how life go. Cause he ended up. I dropped the first time I dropped Coastal 2.0. It was under that other name. Peter Prophet hollered at me, he messaged me, told me he called me, told me to meet him at his house and shit. We kicking it and shit. And he was just telling me like, bro, you got some. Just telling me I'm on some difference. Like I'm on to something basically. You know what I mean? So, but he was probably one of the first pioneers to give me some motivation type shit to keep going. Like whatever I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing, but you feel me? He gave me some. Hey, I definitely gotta get with him though. I ain't gonna lie, just cause I owe it to him.
Right. Yeah. No, that's definitely something with P. Like, just through my time with being friends with him and shit, he's definitely not like a yes man. Like, if you ask him for an opinion, he'll give it to you straight up, no bullshit. Tell you
straight up.
Yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah, he like Top. And him and Top close. I swear they close. Like they get each other. Yeah. But I need to lock in with him though. I'm there. You gonna make me call him there as soon as we get done.
And then lastly, we got your last release, Young Legends. What was the creative process behind that?
It's my cousin. Well, it's his clothing line. So, however, the Young Legends spelled, that's his brand logo. But shit, I really just feel like I'm a young legend type shit. You feel me? I feel like I'm a young legend in the making to everybody I'm dealing with. Young legends in the making. You feel me? Like I swear, like I feel like I'm gonna live forever on this shit. Like whenever I catch it, it's gonna be some shit. And I'm gonna be able to know how to maintain it.
That's something that I've like noticed, like in hip hop, not even just in hip hop, but like in music in general. You kind of have to have like that mentality of you're a legend, you're good, because if you start doubting yourself, it's gonna affect the quality of music.
That shit ain't gonna come out. That shit ain't gonna sound right.
Yep.
I swear that's all it been. That's like more so like a complimation for real, like that's what it say that too though, but it's like shit, just a mixture for real of songs. I ain't cook up nothing fresh on there. I already had all them songs, but they just like songs I thought was like just it fit the project for real. I feel like it fitted it, and then I had just some good songs for real. That probably just can't. That was a conclusion of my last summer drop. So all that shit I was dropping, I dropped all last summer, the whole summer. So I was dropping every month, for sure. I was dropping every month. So June, July, and August. I dropped all three of them projects, and I think I doubled up in one of them months. I can't remember what month. Yeah.
I know when you re-released Costa and Life's a Roller Coaster, I want to say they were exactly like 3 weeks apart.
Yep. They dinner was. Yep. So I dinner doubled up. I told you, bro, my main focus, I was just trying to get my fucking catalog back.
Get the catalog back up.
Yeah, so I was on some bullshit. I was just dropping that shit for I was really just putting out all the shit I probably had on my old other one and just repackaging them. That's something like my uncle Jody used to always tell me, like, shit, you can repackage in his music, you just rebrand, like, you just repackage some shit. Like, so you might, all right, so whatever was number one on your last project could be like a number 10 on your next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It'd be like, cause you know certain ones. It'd be certain ones you probably want to push, but you feel me? They probably just didn't take off, and that it wasn't ready yet.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I definitely feel like there's been a lot of artists throughout time that have realized like a song that should have been popping doesn't get popping for another like 5 years because it came out before its time.
It's the time space. Like that Fetty Wap, like that's really how a lot of that shit be going for real. Like the hit songs that we be hearing from people, our favorite artists, they already be having them shits and be pushing them. Like that Magic, he already had Future had that like on his second project, and that shit didn't snatch up until then, like 2-3 years later. Until he threw T on there, that's the crazy part about it. Like so, it's like, but he had to sign. It's just be like it's timing. Timing, the shit timing for real. Like so, I just don't want nobody to. That's probably another advice I probably give somebody. Like, don't get encouraged. I mean, discouraged. Like, just because you might know you got one, you know you got a solid one, but you gotta keep pushing that motherfucker like forever.
Yeah, if you know it's the one and it ain't taking off, you need to keep pushing it until you're done making music.
For real, cause it's like shit. I probably ain't gonna lie. A lot of this shit that I probably got out, I probably like if whenever I get to that point, or if it comes a time to where I gotta drop, or if I get like in like a serious label situation where I can't turn down the opportunity, I have to put some. I got like let me know for sure going on my debut DNT. Right. It's just I got my ones that's going on them one the world watching. You feel me? Just because I know, like them instant catchers, like attention grabbers. It was giving me attention when I didn't have nobody watching.
Right.
Feel me? So I gotta make sure them stay in the rotation.
All right, man. I feel it. So you got anything you want to plug, CoastaEddie?
Man, it should been wonderful, bro. I got Life's Roller Coaster 2 coming, man, this summer. I'm gonna give it to y'all like around July, man. July. I'm gonna give it to y'all around July. Videos coming, merch out in the bio, man. CoastaEddie.com. I'm just trying to keep working, man. Just stay on alert for me. Chicken Coop family forever.
If you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, all of CoastaEddie's links will be in the description. I will have his Instagram, his Spotify, his Apple Music, and his YouTube channel all linked, along with his website for merch if you're interested. Costa, thanks for coming on, man.
Man, thanks for having me.
No problem. Take care, bro.
All the way.